Involuntary unemployment is an economic plight that puts people into difficulty and takes a soul-crushing toll on their well-being. How many people? According to Census 2018 survey, about 200 million people globally each year.
The latest jobs figures show a spike in unemployment for June, but the Prime Minister remains somewhat optimistic.
So, it's been 1 week since I was laid off.
My first thought is going like, I don't even know where to start.
You go from feeling really secure to really thinking about, how am I going to make rent this month?
There's no new paycheck coming in for the next month's bills, and the bills aren't going to stop coming.
Job applications are an enormous headache.
Thank you very
could spend
much.
hours of your hopeful day into a batch of job applications, only to be greeted with an inbox of, "Thank you for your submission. Unfortunately, that is if you even get any word back." We know it's a hassle. According to Cranberry Panda, we can estimate about 30 minutes on each reasonable job application. So if you spend a full working day worth of time, which we'll assume is 8 hours, going by 9 to 5, you can make 16 applications a day. Meanwhile, with Tinder, you can swipe through dozens of profiles in what? A matter of minutes? So today, to fight against the hassle of job hunting and the weight of unemployment, our goal is to get people back into the workforce. We'll start this journey by making Work For Us, the ultimate job hunting app. Hope you got your resume ready, because I'm about to show you how to blast job apps out on rapid fire. First, we gotta find our site to leverage jobs out of, and it seems like the best place to go is here. Next, we need a profile, so this is mine. While you set up your profile, upload your resume or resumes. My resume is a little full on, so don't be discouraged if yours isn't as detailed as mine. Here, I'll show you the one I uploaded. Yo! You can tailor resumes based on different careers you want to pursue. Say, one for chasing your dreams of being an actor.
Waving my hands a lot.
And another one for your other dream of being a musician. When you apply for a job, the most draining and tiring part is the time you have to spend on addressing specifics in each application, such as drafting up a resume and filling in screening questions, repeatedly answering the same thing over and over again. With Wilpo Millow Tech, we got a better way. Before we begin our demo, we need to log in, which we do remotely, into the app session. Once you're in, you can see all your profile details. Now search for the kind of job you want, and by country or country code. In a flash, our app will scrape through all the available jobs currently hosted and assemble it into a database in the background. Now our database has been filled with scientist roles. If we now search for data scientist, the app will skip those listings that exist already in the database. The job database includes relevant details to help you decide if it's worth applying for. Each job comes with its own set of questions, so a secondary database was compiled as well. The next step then provides a list of the 15 most common questions to the job hunter. Currently, we are using index selection and freeform text for answering. The conceptual end-user interface will end up being built on radio buttons, box buttons, drop-down menus, and text boxes. After you've answered a preliminary set of questions, your answers will be saved into another database, which will only grow the more you use the app, which means fewer and fewer questions being asked each time before you start applying. But Wilpo, what if there are questions that weren't in the top 15? Well, there's a simple algorithm to answer those questions for you. And if you disagree with the answer, you can simply go into Seek and change it yourself. Now the real fun starts here. It's time to start swiping. Okay, for now it's just a matter of inputting yes or no. But my ideal front end would be cards that have listing details on them. So you simply swipe left or right. And by the simple action of saying yes or no and pick one of the resumes you've uploaded, your application is sent, just like that. Every time you swipe, it will automatically answer the jobs questions with your answers database. Demo time. Okay, so we've logged in, and today we're going to be looking to apply for a penetration tester. Yep, that's what I meant. In Australia, and it's going to scrape up all these jobs. So we'll answer Australian citizen, which is the first option, and we want to say yes. And I want to select resume.txt as my resume and sent. So if you refresh our sent list, there it is. Let's try one more. We just want, yep. And search for resume.text and send that. Boom, alright, great. So now let's reject a couple just to see if the rejection works too. So just put in the N, and yep, so that skips that one, skips that one. Fast, right? Remember how it was half an hour per application? How about less than 3 seconds for each one? That's 600 times faster. If you still spent those same 8 hours applying for jobs, and let's just be generous and say you spent an hour answering 15 questions, that's 7 hours which you could theoretically apply for a quarter of 100,000 applications over 3 days. Of course, you might have to factor in writing other CVs for different roles and actually reading the job descriptions before swiping. So what if you return to this app and want to apply again? Well, it will record which jobs have been applied for and skip those, so you won't have to look at a fresh batch each time. This script took me about a month to write, so let me know if you're interested or if you want to find out more, and maybe if there's enough support, I might even make this into a full app. Now, finally, you're probably wondering, Wilpo, did you actually hear back from any of your test applications? Yes, I did.